So I may have been a bit too enthusiastic on the uploading once a week thing. University was way harder than I expected. I just had my first exams last week, so I have been doing nothing but studying for those exams, going to those exams and being extremely nervous about those exams. So, Charlie, you're making noise. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So I thought I would sit down and make a fun video. So no talking super seriously in this one. I just wanted to make something fun. And I saw that a lot of pet YouTubers do these things you can buy at IKEA for rabbits, hamsters, rats, whatever, a lot of cats and dogs. So I thought that I would make one for the birds because they don't have one yet. So without further ado, I want to talk about things that you can buy at IKEA for the birds. So first of all, as always, thank you so much for the support and the nice comments. Unfortunately, YouTube hasn't notified me of anything for the past like 3 to 4 weeks, and I don't know why, but I just saw all the comments when I went on to YouTube Studios like yesterday, so I am extremely sorry for not responding to you guys, but there are a few questions that I have seen a couple of times, so I just wanted to answer them very quickly here. But thank you so much in general for all the support and subscribers and everything. It's really awesome. So first of all, someone has been asking what type of cage Charlie's is. It is a Montana cage. You've probably heard of it. It's the model called Madeira. I got this specifically one from parrotshop.de, so it is from Germany. It is also called Wagner's Einkaufen, Wagner's Paradiesisch Einkaufen. I'm so sorry. But yeah, for those of you who live in Europe, maybe you can also find it there. But it is a Montana cage, so I have no doubt that you can also find it elsewhere. Madeira is the model, I think, and I really like it because it has vertical bars, so it's way easier for Charlie to climb on. It also has the little platform at the top, so it's easier for her to go in and out. That's basically just, as you can see, what I have open all the time, and she uses it very frequently. Second thing on the list was Charlie's backpack, and it is from Amazon, from a company called PetsFit. However, I am actually looking into getting a new one, specifically the one that Birtrix just launched recently. And what I really like about that one is that it has these like replaceable things at the zipper for when the bird will chew it, because it will. Charlie has chewed in the one she has now quite a lot, to the point where I almost can't close the zipper and she's like biting holes in the front. So unfortunately I have to get a new one. It's done its job and I've had it for like over a year. So it's really great, but I am looking into getting the one that Birtrix has right now. I think that it looks very cool. It has some very good things in it. The one I have also comes with a dowel perch, and Birtrix's is of course a way better material for the birds. So yeah. Yes, they are expensive and it absolutely sucks. But they are also very rare in the pet trade, the pinus, so it is understandable. And depending on what species, not variant, thank you so much for that one. Depending on what species you're getting, it also varies in price. Charlie was very cheap. Don't tell her that. But she was, and I was very lucky, and that's just it. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. But keep an eye out for a pinus, maybe from a breeder, or maybe you're lucky enough to find one to adopt somewhere. It's winter, by the way, so the lighting is changing all the time. I can't do anything about it. Live with it. Let's look at some products. So the very first thing I use almost every single day, and that is these containers that you can get at IKEA, and they have all sorts of different sizes and forms, and they basically keep your food airtight and are also freezable. So I use these to keep Charlie's chop in, both in the freezer and the fridge. They are very awesome, and they are in the series called the 365 Plus. And there you can just find all of them, all the sizes, all the forms, and just get the one that you think fits your bird or birds. So if you have multiple, you might get a bigger one, or just more if you have some freezer space for it. An alternative to these containers could be like these bags that they have called Istal, and you can close them and do whatever you want with them. It's like the same concept, but just a bag. I just find the containers to be better because whenever I freeze something in the bags, I just get this big chunk of chop that I have like problems with cutting and all this. So I just like the containers more. I think they're easier to handle and easier to put things in and all that. So that's my advice, but you can also get these bags as an alternative. Next up is a product that I am an absolute fan of, and it is the Botan, or Botaran, I think you can call it. It is basically a pressure pole that you can put in between two gaps and make an awesome bird perch with. And you can get some vet wrap and just wrap around it to add some textures and make it easier for your bird to grip on, because else it is made of this like smooth aluminium. So I would get some vet wrap or sports wrap, that's what I used, and just wrap around the perch. And the best thing is that you can do it in any color you want, so it fits the aesthetic that you like. I got one in beige because my aesthetic is sort of like beige and blue and black, so I absolutely love that. And I love that it doesn't take up a lot of space. I don't have to get like a huge tree stand for child to have. I don't have space for that. It is an awesome little thing that you can just put everywhere you want and make a little bird perch. Similar to this like pressure pole that I think that you could put anywhere in like a living room or kitchen maybe, is this other thing called Tisken. And it is basically like a bird perch but with suction cups on it. So I have one in my bathroom for Charlie to perch on, maybe when I'm in the bath or when I go to the toilet because she doesn't want to be left alone. So I have one in my bathroom, and it is super awesome, especially for apartments. If you don't want to drill in the wall or anything like that, you can just put it up with these suction cups and you have a very nice bird perch. If you have any pet in general, I think that it is a good idea to just get an air purifier, especially with birds, because they are very dusty and also have very sensitive airways. So it would be an awesome idea to get an air purifier to just make the air a bit cleaner, also for yourself. So I have the Fornufti air purifier from IKEA, and it is actually a very good air purifier. I also like the looks of it. People always think that it's a speaker I have on my wall, but it is an air purifier, and it does the job. It's very easy to assemble, it's very easy to clean, so absolutely love it. If you don't like the look of the Fornufti purifier, you can also buy a bit expensiver alternative, and I am so sorry, I know I have a Swedish viewer, but the Kraftvind is also a very good alternative. You can get it as a table, so that the air purifier basically is built into the table, which is also good if you don't have that much space, and you can get this big round one instead. So I think that they look very great. Looks cool in like a living room or in a kitchen without it being too much or making too much noise. They are very quiet as well, just so you know. And this one, oh my god, this one is like the first product that I ever got, and I haven't regretted it at any moment. It has saved my floor from being over pooped, and it is so easy to clean under Charlie's cage because of the Ploya, which is actually made for like tabletops or like, what do you call them? Chairs? Like office chairs. You call them office chairs, and they are basically made to like not damage the floor whenever you go back and forth on your chair. But they are awesome to put under bird cages. It makes the floor so much easier to clean. It is just this like see-through material, so it's not gonna look that bad or anything like that. But it just makes like... What are you doing? Cleaning up poops have never been easier. I absolutely loved it. Get one. You won't regret it. I promise. Just get it. Talking about tabletops, I once had like a mouse pad made out of cork, and I thought it looked very pretty. So did Charlie, and I didn't have a mouse pad like a week later. Awfully dark in here. I did get this new thing with the light on, so I'm just gonna try it. Oh my god. Gonna turn that off. we're just gonna do it like this, right? Another great toy idea could be the Tulgning. This basically could be awesome for like a basket toy. You could fill it with leftover toy pieces and just make this brand new toy for your bird. It also has like a little loop so you can easily like hang it. Last thing I could find, it is also getting very dark in here, so I will try to hurry. Last thing I could find was this like hanging rack with these holes in it. I can't remember the name, but it is very cool. I could totally see this again being in like a play stand, the bird crawling in it, or you could hang toys from all these rings. By the way, I'm so sorry I couldn't go to IKEA to like display any of these products, but I do not have a car and the nearest IKEA is still like fairly far away, and I would have to take a bus and get all the things that I buy with me in a bus. Not to mention I don't have time, so I am very sorry for not going to IKEA and showcase these. I might do in the future, but those were the IKEA products that I had in mind and thought would be awesome for any bird owner to get for their bird. I probably missed something that you guys know of, so if you know anything, just let me know. That would be great, awesome. But I will leave you guys here and I will try to upload maybe another video this weekend. I do not know, and I do not think so. But then again, maybe next week. I am trying my best and I am really doing what I can to get these videos out there because I think it is very fun and I absolutely love to talk with you guys and write with you guys. It is extremely exciting and I love to do this. So I will try, but I'm finally here after my exams. Charlie is well, I'm well. Goodbye.